What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Bailey B. I am an enlightened entertainer. I like to entertain and educate at the same time. And I just want to say thank you for tuning in and watching these videos. I truly appreciate it. I want to make this video today, especially for all of y'all. This video is how I stay high energy. So many people always ask me, B, you always got so much energy. You always live. You always hype. I seen somebody hit me with the video. I guess they've been watching the IG videos and they see me out in the street was like, B, you be coming through with the energy. So I just want to tell you how I do that. Now, partial of the reason I think this is just my natural makeup. I'm an Aries, which is a fire sign. So I just think that I'm naturally a high energy person. But I want to share with you some of the power tools or tips that I use to make sure that my energy is always overflowing. So I'll start with the first one. First one is daily fast. I make sure that I fast daily. Our organs have a higher function than just digesting food. And so when you fast, you give your organs an opportunity to start to access this higher information. Our organs are different brain centers in our bodies, just like our heart was the very first organ that we had. This is the very first brain that we have. Then you have different organs that are different minds or different chakras that are actually minds that actually do thinking. But I'm not going to get too deep into that. I just want to talk about fasting today. So what I personally do is my own personal goal is I do not eat before 11 a.m. Um, that's typically every single day. I never eat before 11 a.m. Now I've did something where I extended my fast to intermittent fasting, where I'm attempting to go in between 18 and 22 hours fasting daily, which will activate your human growth hormones. Now listen to me. I know y'all might not be paying a whole lot of attention to this, but that's a power tool. You see, Mr. B. You see, man, I ain't got no extra, cause won't ever have no extra, cause I fast daily. Second thing is I make sure that I only eat living food. Living food gives you living energy. Dead food gives you dead energy. That's why you have to go to sleep and you get the itis after you eat so that your body can recover that energy back. Here's why though. When you eat dead foods like processed foods, chicken, meat, anything that takes a very long time for your body to process, your stomach has to work hard to digest that food. And because it's working hard, the rest of your body needs to rest in order for it to process the whole food. But when you eat living foods, foods that have energy in them, like water and sunlight based, they go right through you. They give you the nutrients that you need and they flow right through you. Your body doesn't have to work that hard to digest them. So if you want more energy and you want to stay high energy, make sure you eat living foods. Number three, I got a bedtime. So my bedtime, me personally, is 10:30 p.m. I do my best. I don't stick to it super hard, but my range is I'll try to make sure that I'm in bed at least by 10:30. You want to try to get as many hours of sleep as you can before 12 p.m. And the reason being is because the melanated centers in your brain gets more access. See, we sleep in the dark. We came from the darkness. So the more time that you can spend in the dark, the more your body get a chance to regenerate. So make sure that you're sleeping in complete darkness and you got a decent bedtime that you stick to every day because you want to get your body into a particular cycle. And also, my sleeping habits adjust with the seasons. I'm usually in the wintertime, I need a lot more rest. Spring and summer, I'm up, I'm popping. I got more energy. Fourth thing, one of the reasons why I'm actually able to stay high energy is I twist and I bend. Twist and I bend every single day. Even if I don't get to practice yoga, I just make sure I twist and I bend every single day. Find a way to twist and bend. I want you to think of your body as a sponge, and I want you to think of dirty water as tired, lazy energy. Like that's how your body is normally when you wake up, or you be lethargic from the day. And that water is tired, dirty water. Well, you twisting and bending is squeezing the sponge so that all the tired, lazy energy is released. And then, boom, number five, you do deep breathing or breathing in through your nostrils to recuperate that vitality back into your body. through the twisting and bending. When you release that energy, the deep breathing brings that energy back into you. That's why after you finish exercising or you run really hard, you start to gasp for air so that you can absorb that life force energy back into your body. So deep breathing is number 5 is how I stay high energy. I take as much oxygen in as I can on a daily basis. Number 6, sunlight. Making sure that you spend time out in the sun. Now that it's spring and summertime, it's very easy to do that. But make sure that you spend at least 20 minutes out in the sun every single day. That's the sun is the source of all things. The sun gives energy to everything. Let's say that you eat a hamburger. Well, that hamburger, that cow that you eat ate from the grass, and then the grass ate from the sun. So if you get your energy directly from the sun, then you won't need to get energy from the cow or the grass. You just get it directly from the sun. So spend time out in the sun today. Your melanin appreciated. Now, number 7, I make sure I avoid sugar intake. So I'm just like everybody else. I like candies. I like sweets. Those things taste good, but you have to be aware of what happens. A lot of times those things are very addicting and it can be addicting. So you want to be mindful of that. So I avoid sugary things. If it's like I don't drink soda at all, make sure I drink water. I should have put water on there. Make sure I drink water, plenty of water each and every day, and I stay away from the sugar. Stay away from the sugar. Number 8 is semen retention. Fellas, if you're watching this, don't let it go every time you put it in, bro. And ladies, stop taking all your fellas' juice every time that y'all make love together. Fellas, practice semen retention. And conversely for the ladies, you all need to have a whole bunch of orgasms. So this not both ways. It's not the same for men and women. Men, don't let it go. The purpose of sex for men is semen retention. You want to retain your semen so you can learn to unk your energy. But that's a whole nother video. All I'm saying is don't let it go every time that you make love, bro. Number 9, I avoid energy dripping. So one cool thing about energy dripping, you should pay attention to this one. I want you to think of a balloon, and then I want you to think that somebody puts a little hole in the balloon and the air starts to leak out of the balloon. It just goes out really slow. Now, yeah, the balloon is still full, but over time it just begins to deflate and deflate and deflate, and your energy is leaving. So what are some energy drips? Energy drips could be you tapping, you constantly fidgeting, because your physiology matches your psychology. So if my body is constantly fidgeting, it's just an expression of what's going on in your mind. Okay, so you want to learn to control yourself. Tapping on a pen, tapping your leg, chewing gum, any kind of unconscious bodily movement that is not moving towards a end purpose is a energy leakage. That's just like you putting a hole in the pen. This constant tapping, although this doesn't seem like it's a lot of energy, you tapping or doing your leg or doing like this, doesn't seem like it takes a lot of energy. But over time, just like putting that hole into the balloon, it slowly leaks out your energy. So you want to avoid energy dripping. And last but not least, think less. If you pay attention to when you're studying for a test or you got anything that you're worried about, notice how tired you are at the end of you being extra worried. So learn to think less. You can think less by focusing your awareness on your breath and just breathing in your nose and out your nose. So I think less and I am present more. And that's how I am able to maintain my high energy. Now, I hope you found a couple ways in here that you can use, and I said something that you can use to increase your energy vibration. Well, and I want to close, but why would you want to stay high energy in the first place? Because when you're high energy, you'll have enough, you can be aware of your surroundings so that you may experience the presence of the divine, so that you may be present for your child or whatever project that you're working on. So we need high energy levels so that we can focus on our gifts, our goals, and our talents. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment below if this video has helped you at all. Please let me know if there's more things that you'd like me to break down a little bit further. But I just want to end by saying thank you so much for watching. And remember, blessings don't come to you, they come through you. So go out and be the blessing. And also on Tuesday and Thursday of this week, I will be teaching Sunset Yoga. Come check me out.